Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Oh shit.
Yeah, I've got something too, though.
Who's talking?
Huh?
What happened?
I can't think of the name of that building that they took over in the January 6th insurrection. Why am I drawing a blank on that?
Well, Trump said it was just a few people that got out of hand, not the whole group.
Well, it was wild to me is
Station 24.
they debunked that whole thing. They came out with a whole video, a whole documentary on that whole thing, and it's crazy how nobody's talking about that. But they try to use, oh, he created insurrection. Like even our local radio station here, they was trying to say, oh my God, I don't believe he won and he caused the insurrection on January. I'm like, wow. Like when people really say again?
He's breaking up. He's breaking up.
Yeah, I'm service guy. Y'all can hear me, bro?
A little better right now, yeah.
You're breaking up.
Baby, you breaking up. That's making me break up.
It's just crazy. It's disappointing when they have all these evidence and all this stuff that show that the January 6th was just a coup. It was all fake. It was done by Nancy Pelosi and her team. They had Nancy Pelosi got video of Nancy Pelosi's daughter planning the action of the longshoreman guy, the guy that became popular for his part in that movement when he went into her office and put his feet up on her desk and was on the phone and all that good stuff. Like all that stuff was a fake. It was an act. It was planned. And you can't even say allegedly because there's video on it. Tell me that everybody's seen the video, though. Please tell me everybody's seen that video.
Showed it to us.
Huh?
You showed.
I did. I thought I did. Right. Allegedly, right.
Yeah, because you don't want nobody to, you know how they do.
24th Street.
Allegedly.
Right. But it's wild that people still try to say that he was the cause of that. And that junk was so fake. So fake. Yeah. They got multiple videos of the guards letting the people in the door, the guards walking them to all the major offices.
Mm-hmm.
The girl that was supposedly got shot, allegedly got shot. You could see it was all staged. It was all acted. Like they got multiple videos of that out, and nobody's saying, and they still saying he caused the insurrection. That's powerful. That's dangerous.
They ain't bring out that was ketchup?
No, nothing. They still say he caused the insurrection, and they let him be a president.
Not the ketchup.
Bro, that's terrible. It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
Oh man.
And then the guy that they sent to jail, they put him up to it, and then they sent his ass to jail. He did a 60-minute interview. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
I'm gonna share my screen one more time to show y'all something. And then because Ronnie, I don't really got nothing else tonight, but just telling people, man, we've been slapping meme coins, y'all. So me and Nasu been up. Me and Nasu, TJ Pat, Thor, Billi. We've been up late night. We was up late night. We've been up late night 2 days in a row. Just catching bags. Bro, I turned my $20 into like it's sitting at $200 and something right now.
I had to sleep till like 3 p.m. today. Just off.
Right.
Last 2 days going crazy.
Man, send me that damn link, Weezy, goddamn, so we can be like old times. I'm ready to get some more bags, my guy.
Yeah, man, we're not playing no games over here. Y'all better look.
I'll put the link in the Zoom chat right now.
It's losses, but look, we're gonna make sure that we make these good games, you heard?
Word up.
Let me share my screen. I wanted to show y'all this dude that we gotta be careful for, because this dude is creating a lot of FUD when it comes to what's happening right now. So this dude right here, Nick Fuente, right? He supposedly said that he's a part of the Republicans, and he's just, he's saying real bad things about women, and just, he's just saying a lot of crazy.
You went mute. We can't hear you if you're talking.
Everyone, I sent the link for the group chat in the Zoom chat. So you can go ahead and join on these late night sessions.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You done watching the game on mute.
Wait, you muted out? You froze?
I'll be there.
Yo.
Jay, what's good? Boss lady, what's good?
What up,
Good,
Ron
Jay?
Lee? What up, y'all?
What's the word? Talk to me. Hey, you. What time you gonna live?
I'm live right now. I'm just so pretty much I'm trying to get the watch hours up. So
Gotcha.
if people who on YouTube, they can get on YouTube and still listen to us while we on Zoom. And then for those who on Zoom with us, like if you guys already have an account, just go to my account and just, play it in the background, I guess you could say, just so I can have more watch hours. So I think I'm gonna start doing this every Thursday.
Nice.
Like the YouTube live. So
Hey, Jade, I really like what you're doing with your YouTube channel.
what up? DJ Nasu. Appreciate you.
What's your topic tonight?
Yo, hold on, y'all. My bad, man. You see what happened?
They froze you out.
Yo, see? It kicked me off. My bad, G. I was letting them know that you was going live real soon, and that everybody needs to everybody could just stay tuned, and if you ain't subscribe to your channel, and in order for them to get access to your live, they must get the bell so they'll get notified when you go live. You know what I'm saying?
Harbor side is next.
Know what I'm saying?
Hello. But damn, yo, the dude, Nick Fuente, not a good dude, not a part of the vision. He's spreading a lot of fake, false information. So if you come across his content, if you come across his information, I wouldn't say don't pay no mind to it, because he got a lot of people stirred up, and a lot of women stirred up, and a lot of women going through the same thing. So just don't pay attention to his information, or just speak this on his content. You know what I'm saying? Just do this on his content, because he's spreading a lot of false information, and he's talking bad about a lot of women. and he's talking bad about my sister, and I don't appreciate that. So definitely be on the lookout and don't feed into don't feed into his bull crap. I got a few words for him. Once once I get his email, I'm gonna figure out how to get his email. I got some words for him. So yeah, y'all. Do y'all thing. Do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Did everybody hear me put on clear though?
Yeah, it was still a little muffled, but we heard most of the part. We mowed it. We heard everything.
Yeah, these headphones suck. These headphones suck, bro. These headphones suck. But yeah, Riley. Just let everybody know that I don't know when Jay's gonna go live, but Riley, if you got anything else you wanted to say, I just wanted to put that information out there real quick because he's around he's around sharing a lot of false information just because Trump won, and he's doing a lot of you know how people get excited and he starts talking bull crap and white some white people just ruthless.
Yeah, I got a few. I got like maybe 2 videos that I wanted to share with everybody.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't really got no videos, but I do. All I can say is, man, everybody need to get on this meme coin wave so y'all can start learning how to take the meme coin bag with me and Nasu and stuff. So I don't think I'm gonna be up late night doing it tonight because I gotta wake up early in the morning and I gotta make sure that I get to the ocean side because I'm gonna be tomorrow I'm gonna be at the San Diego Clippers game. So I should be over there chilling.
Station,
You know what I mean?
Just clear the qualifying college to alcohol or Fremont College to the convention center area.
Can you get them later? No. Why do you need?
You said what?
Because I want it.
I said I'm gonna be at the
Okay, so buy it.
I said I'm not gonna be up late night tonight because I'm gonna be at the
Coins. You want some
I'm gonna be at the Clippers game.
Here, look.
San Diego Clippers.
Oh,
game.
okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing what I gotta do there, and I gotta wake up early in the morning to get some stuff done. So that's why I'm not gonna be up late night tonight, smacking, scalping some moon things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You gave me host week?
Yeah, I gave you those, my brother.
Okay.
Oh, all the money is gone.
Now you know I'm on my shenanigans, bro. Always questioning everything. Like I asked y'all a couple weeks back, why was this man out and about meeting with presidents of different countries while he was just a president-elect? Because my strangest suspicion was that he was already president, especially after Biden went on live TV and said, I'm going to give him protection, the detail, as if he was a sitting president. Like, if that wasn't 100% a dead giveaway, I don't know what is.
Do you want that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how people just miss that biggest clue or breadcrumb. I don't understand that. Because certain things, like me, I'm like I told y'all before, I just like to keep things super simple. Like I'm going with face value. Everything that I see in front of me is exactly what I'm seeing. You get what I'm saying? Somebody say, I'm going to give him detailed protection as if he's a sitting president. Why not just say he's the president? Why are we doing the bullshit? Why not? But if they got to play that game, okay, no problem. They play the game. I was on to it already, so it is what it is. So it, you know. But everybody can see my screen.
Yeah, we can see.
Yes, sir.
All right, I had this video that I wanted y'all to see. It's
States
here.
and then fit. No,
Did anybody see this video?
everybody, this is Africa. But more importantly,
Yeah, that's
this is the
certainly
last frontier. All these countries put together make up Africa. It's not like the United States where you have 51 states and then no. These are like different countries. And getting these people to work together or to get on the same payment system, that's very difficult. What's going on here is who's helping out is Visa. Visa is going to change that. They have an accelerator program, and Visa also has $1 billion that they're going to be investing in Africa to get the country going. Now, what's interesting with Visa is they dumped $900 million into Ripple and then $250 million into Ripple. You got Visa hooks up with PayPal, Venmo, Western Union, and these Ripple partners right here. My name is Krypto Hawk. Let's go over this. Let's go over Africa, because when Africa gets hooked up, it's green light.
Crypto has
Everybody,
has been in the news time and time again, and I just want to share that I am on the board of Ripple. Ripple is XRP. And so when people ask me the question, why did you join the board of Ripple? I joined the board of Ripple because XRP serves a purpose. It's a function that facilitates cross-border payments. It's not some store of value, kind of arbitrary value that is not pegged to anything. This is actually what legitimate financial institutions use specifically for cross-border payments. So instead of days and dollars, it's seconds and cents. And that is the future, in my opinion.
Yep, that is the future. Everybody seen or heard about this? Harry Gensler.
Why do they have to investigate someone that's guilty?
You know they got to do the formality stuff. You can't just go in there and just put him with. I agree with that. Just go ahead and lock his ass up. We already know what time it is. But they got to do the formality. They got to get the paperwork, and they got to have everything solid. So when they do go in and get him, it's over. There's nothing he could do, nothing he could say. Can't appeal it. Can't do none of that bullshit that they use against itself. They use the laws against itself. But this is something I wanted to share and play so y'all hear this and understand this.
But this is their secret covenant.
Uh-oh.
You guys, I want to share with you the secret covenant that you might or might not have heard about. The secret covenant was created by none other than the Rockefellers, and maybe even someone even higher than them, let's be honest. But this is their secret covenant and their clause of things that they wanted to follow. And if you're a conspiracy theorist or a critical thinker and you're aware of what's been going on in the world, you're going to know exactly how suitable this is. This is written word for word, and I want to read it to you. Okay, so bear with me.
Okay, I'll put it in the chat.
The secret covenant, an illusion that will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We'll create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always, and we will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they will never see what's happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. They will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their mind. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths, and they will destroy their minds and reproductive system. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them and what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good with fun images and musical tones. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products being used in the film and will grow accustomed to them and will never know their true effect. When they give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them that it's for their help. We will start early on when their minds are young. We will target their children with what the children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their mind and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases, for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will go depressed, slow, and obese. And when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention toward money and material goods so many never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games so that they may never be one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish the governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. We will always hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be always pure, for it is the way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. We will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will grow them kindly and gently, letting them think that they are guiding themselves. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits it best. We will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend. The hate will blind them totally, and never shall they see that from their conflicts we emerge as their rulers. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbors for as long as we see fit. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths. They shall repeat this over and over until our ultimate goal is accomplished. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images and sounds. We will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labor. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors. We will always hide the divine truth from them. They were all one. That they were all one. This they must never know. They must never know that a man's color is an illusion. They must always think that they are not equal. Drop by drop, we will advance our goal. We will take over their land, resources, and wealth to exercise total control over them. We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. We will establish a money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. When they shall band together, we will accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, for we shall own all the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we will crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans. We will promise them eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are not us. The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of the passage to their higher realms. Members of these groups will think that they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us. For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Never will they receive the light and travel the stars. They will never reach their higher realms, for the killing of their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. The truth will be hidden in their face, so close they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh yes, so grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know that they are our slaves. When all is in place, the reality we will have created for them will own them. This reality will be their prison. They will live in self-delusion. When our goal is accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs, the beliefs we have established from time. But if they ever find out they are our equal, we shall perish. This they must never know. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done, for if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. This is the secret covenant by which We shall live the rest of our present and future lives, for this reality will transcend many generations and lifespans. This is a secret covenant. This is why it's so important to learn about this, because when you learn about this, you create a life outside of the system. When you're aware of it, you can no longer be controlled. When you know what they want to do, you no longer fall into the traps from health, money, empowerment, purpose, higher vibrations, the music that you're listening to, the food that you're eating, the things that you're consumed with, the video games, the porn. All of this is all a distraction to keep you easily controlled. And once you know, when you change that, exactly like they said, they fear it. Because the more of us that rise up and are aware of what's happening, the more they lose their control, which is exactly what they don't want. And this is why we're recreating what the generation is going to look like. And this is why we're all waiting for the uprise, because we know that this entire plan is going to crumble.
Hey, Riley.
Yo.
We is live. We is live on YouTube.
Okay.
We is live on YouTube.
What a time.
What a time. Hey, YouTube, man, y'all better make sure y'all follow, subscribe, like, comment. Yo, y'all better do everything in y'all power to like, subscribe, comment, like, everything, because everything is everything. Baby, let's go.
Yes,
hey, Ronnie, speak
yes,
your
sir.
speak, baby.
Listen, man.
Adam, a med bed?
Yeah, I'm about to show that next. I don't know if YouTube ready for this, but hey, let's go.
What a time to be alive.
Really?
2023 defense budget is something very interesting indeed. Within these documents is a proposal for something they are calling rapid healing for warfighter injuries. That is technologies that can rapidly accelerate the restoration and repair of complex tissues. The document goes on to say the program will develop approaches that combine high-resolution biosensors to track the healing process in real time with bioactuators to stimulate restoration where and when they are needed. This sounds very much like the concept of medbeds, a technology shown in movies like Elysium that can heal any illness or disease.
So.
Ooh.
Hey, listen, man.
Elysium, didn't Matt Damon star in it?
Yes, he did.
I watched that one. I'm gonna watch it again because I probably didn't get it.
Of course not. You didn't know that. You didn't know this information. What? Elysium came out in 2009, 8, either 8 or 9.
Well, it says that the defense budget has these in 2023. Does that mean that Trump was working behind the scenes to get this done?
This was probably like a public announcement. But MedBed's been around for at least about 10 years already.
And the reason they don't use them on everyone is because Big Pharma.
Absolutely. Big Pharma paid a lot of money to keep this information suppressed.
Big Pharma.
Well, how are we going to get selected to be one of the ones that get renewed, I guess is the word.
Get what?
Renewed.
Or get some kind of treatment?
Yes.
So what they're saying, Trump, this is part of Trump's Jassara Nassara initiative. So these are going to be available to the public. So what this is going to do is going to replace hospital visits, is going to replace Big Pharma.
Yup. Robert Jr. Robert, you already know what I'm talking about.
RFK Jr.
RFK.
Right. RFK. Robert's about to come in. He's about to turn up when it comes to our health and our basically what they're doing with the medicine and everything, and that they serve into the people, because they know that the he said he's been suing all the companies when it comes to pharmaceuticals and everything. He's been suing their companies for 40. He's been doing all this stuff. He got PED when it Y'all know what I'm talking about. We got
PED.
PED when it comes. We got a PED. All right, when it comes.
PhD?
No. I think it's PED. PhD,
Okay.
right? It's PhD.
Yes.
It's PhD. But he got a degree in PhD when it comes to health, right? So he's basically going to be taking care of all that when it comes to the vaccines and all that good jazz. So make sure y'all on the lookout on that.
So, like I said, with this information or part of his new initiative is being able to unleash 6,000 patents to the public, to the people. And this is probably going to be one of the biggest one. How soon we're going to get access to that? Well, let me say, not we, because if you're part of QSI and you invested into these bed beds, you'll know you have access before the mass public do, and you have you'll be making money off of the invention or the technology because you had the opportunity to invest early. Oh, I don't know.
I don't care about the investment. I just want to be fixed.
Well, absolutely. Well, you'll care about the investment because you get that. That's just residual income that comes in because you are invested into it. But just having access to
and the
that.
bigger picture, Ronnie, if you are invested in it, like you said, you have first dibs at it. You don't have to wait.
Right. So you would have gotten these technologies delivered to you, and you now can say, hey, I want to donate this to this company, or you have the technology available to you and your family. God forbid you need any of that technology, the med beds, because there's multiple med beds. They have one for that can heal or get rid of anything, any kind of sickness, any kind of disease, any kind of injuries or old injuries, whatever. They have one for it. But
Can we volunteer?
Say again?
I said, can we volunteer to help?
To help? I mean, no, it's not one of those things. I mean, it's there for you. Do however you want. Like, because you're a part of our group and our community, like, we can make sure it's like, for example, myself or LA, or we have it. Is you guys are welcome to it. If you need it, you have access to it. You see what I'm saying? You will have access to it before the mainstream public have access to it.
I see. Thank you.
You get what I'm saying? That's the beauty of being in this space or being a part of this community, because you learn so much about this new space or this new era that we're going into. Like, people have no clue what's getting ready to go on, like what's getting ready to take place. Like real life, no clue. So what's that?
It's gonna be a different world that's really gonna be a thing.
Oh, absolutely.
The sitcom A Different World is really gonna be a different world.
For real.
Someone just put in the chat that they have a friend who transports them to rich people. Who is Solo?
See? It's already in play. Like, we remember let me see. I'm gonna go back to that video I showed last week with the doctor was talking about.
Is that the one about the age regression pill?
The age regression, exactly. You see how he's talking from a medical standpoint. Like, we have the technology or the ability to do the age regression. Oh, do you now? So do I. We have access to it. You get what I'm saying? And he's a doctor. I'm not. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He's probably going to charge people. I'm not. I don't need to charge people. You know what I'm saying? Most hospitals are going to have it. Like, I know right now it's only 2 hospitals, 2 countries that have access to it that's been using it. It's Indonesia and Europe. I believe it's Indonesia and
Asia
Europe.
and Europe?
Yeah, the only 2 countries that have access to it that's been using it. That's been using the actual med bed. But yeah, that's where we heading. Where was that video? I mean, you remember the video, so I guess I don't need to go back to it. The age regression.
Right.
So, but I say that to say, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
What a time.
What a time. What a time. There is one more thing I want to show.
Just one more? I like it.
No. I mean, it's a whole lot, but hey, being that we on the call right now, it's still early. I got some stuff I want to show you, and YouTube getting access to this information. So
Right, and then I'm gonna spin around. I'm gonna spin the block real quick on the stuff that I showed as well too, so I can get that on YouTube as well.
we're up. Look at this. Oh no, this is not it. So this is what I just seen. I don't know what's the validity to this. I was asking if anybody else seen or heard this. But when I look at information from these particular channels, it usually turns out to be true. It usually always turns out to be true. Look at this. Where was the breaking news? They just had it up here. Breaking news.
Today's news?
Yeah.
Or just a moment ago's news?
Just a moment ago news.
Where are you watching it? Just on YouTube? Oh, Rumble. You're on Rumble.
But this, I just watched this.
There are 3 areas on a man's body that show he's likely got a hormone problem. Chest fat, love handle.
Yeah, the guy is 61 and benches more than most 35-year-old guys I know. I can't believe I'm saying this.
2024, Donald Trump has officially won the U.S. presidential election, and the Republicans have a majority in both houses. As soon as the election results came in, I got an email from a Pentagon source who said that one of the first things that's going to happen is that 342 politicians are going to be publicly executed for treason. So as you can see, this is not an ordinary election. The comedian Betty Midler just put out a comment saying, Democrats should probably drink poisonous chemicals at this point. In other words, it's over. And this isn't, as you know, we all know this was not an ordinary election. This was against the ancient satanic cult that hijacked governments in the West, and it will have an impact in all the G7 countries. So I expect this to be the beginning of a major purge of blackmailed pedophile politicians in Canada, in the UK, and many other countries, Australia. So this is very good news, but we must not let our guard down yet, and we must make sure that Trump is forced to, if necessary, to carry out the purge and not do like he did in the previous time where he promised he'd release the truth about the assassination of John F. Kennedy, and he didn't. He promised to release the truth about 9/11, and he didn't. This time, we'll hold his feet to the coals and make sure that he does what he was elected to do, which is to remove the satanic filth who took over the top levels of government in the G7. And that's what we expect to happen. Okay, well, that's all I had to say about this for now, but I will be asking various sources for information, and we'll let you know if it's important. Otherwise...
So, with him, I just seen that earlier today, like literally right before I got on the call, I seen that video, right? And then again, right before I get on the call, they had breaking news. Let me see something. Hold on.
You remember when just a little bit ago, I asked you about those things being built on the front lawn of the White House? I really do think it's the execution. They're gonna hang them.
It sure does look like it, but I'm just being optimistic about it. Like are they really gonna go scorch earth like that and really put out public execution in that form, or are they gonna do it, or they already did it and then they're gonna show the video of it? I don't know. So it's still up in the air, but I wanted to show you what the breaking news was. I wanted to see. I don't know what the validity to this is. That's why I was about to ask if anybody else seen it, because I just seen it before I got on this call. Where is it? Where is it? Which one was it? Which one was it? See all these different people I follow. I pay attention to everything, man. I pay attention to everything. Where is it? Damn. That's it. Literally, it was just. It says breaking news: Barack Obama has just been arrested for crimes against humanity, allegedly. Nah, it wasn't that. It wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. Stellar. Was it Stellar? I swore it was this one. I can't find it. It's not up. Yo, let me find out they retracted that. The minute they put it out, they retracted it. It was literally breaking news. This is the video, the same thing that Weez had just played. He's talking about the same thing. Oh, here you go, right here. There we go. There we go. That don't look like him, though. That looked like a CG, like AI video. But they said Tucker Carlson.
Hi, this is Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and I'm here.
Tucker Carlson put the bombshell Robert F. Kennedy. Oh, what just happened? What just happened?
Well, it might have changed it, but it kind of looked like the Holy Spirit got a hold of it.
You seen that? Y'all seen that, right?
I did.
Hi, this is Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and I'm here outside of the United States Department of Agriculture to tell you about a win-win policy that I'll be pushing in the Trump administration. It's a win for farmers, for consumers, and for the environment. And the purpose is to make America healthy again. America's current ag policy is destroying America's health on every level. It's destroying the economic health of farmers by forcing them to get big or get out. Big corporate farms do just fine, while the small and medium family operators are squeezed to the point of collapse. It also destroys the health of America's soil and water by tilting the playing field in favor of more chemicals, more herbicides, more insecticides, more concentrated monocrops and feedlots. And finally, it destroys the health of consumers. Not only do the chemicals pollute our bodies, the same way that they pollute the soil, but corporate interests have hijacked the USDA's dietary guidelines to make natural, unprocessed foods barely an afterthought. That's one reason why 70% of the American diet now consists of ultra-processed food. We're going to change that. We're going to give farmers an off-ramp from the current system that destroys their health, wrecks the soil, makes Americans sick, and destroys family farms. We're going to rewrite the regulations to give the smaller operators a break. We're going to encourage sustainable regenerative farming that can build soil and replenish aquifers. We're going to ban the worst agricultural chemicals that are already prohibited in other countries. And we're going to remove conflicts of interest from the USDA dietary panels and commissions. I've seen some of what America's most innovative regenerative farmers are doing today. They can literally green deserts. They rebuild depleted soils. Wells that had been dry for 30 years start flowing again. They heal the land, and some of them make a very good living doing it. But unfortunately, many more have to fight the system in order to do what's right. It doesn't have to be this way. And when Donald Trump gets me inside the building I'm standing outside of right now, it won't be this way anymore. American agriculture will come roaring back, and so will American health. If you want this to happen as much as I do, please donate what you can to make America healthy again at ahanow.org. Thank you, and God bless.
Yes, sir. God bless. There it is. No, that thing disappeared again.
Yeah, I seen that. That was crazy.
Y'all seen that though, right?
I seen that. It like popped up randomly. And then kind of like usually it just disappeared. Like
that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Like that is wild.
Can you talk to your phone like, "Hey Siri" or "Okay Google"?
Nah, cause this is on Telegram.
Oh.
This is Telegram that I'm on. They had it up there. Y'all seen? Hold up. US chat. Y'all seen it? It had breaking news. It had the picture of Barack on there.
It was flashing red.
It was flashing red, and that thing just disappeared. That thing just disappeared right there in front of our eyes. But yeah, guys, listen. I'm glad that y'all seen that. Y'all got a chance to see that, because that would have been crazy trying to explain that. All right, I'm gonna play this little voice note to see what he got to say, because he be all over it. Mel Carmine, if anybody don't follow him, y'all need to follow him.
I've been preaching this for quite a long time, and I tell you, it burns me up to watch idiots like Cliff High. Somebody just sent me a video of this guy. This guy is one of the biggest pompous asses you'll ever talk to in your life. I've never talked to him. I don't really have any desires to be quite honest with you. He's totally against Nassar Jassara. He's totally against XRP. He doesn't think that the money around the world is going to reevaluate. Just a complete moron, and he's full of himself, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, don't let people like this, steal your dream from you. There are anomalies that are coming directly from Donald Trump's mouth and RFK's mouth that you cannot deny that this is exactly Nassara and Jassara, and it's coming. There's no doubt.
Listen, I'm gonna say this about Nassar.
Who's talking to? Who's he talking about? RFK?
No. He was talking about somebody. He said the name. But I would be the first to tell you that Nassar Jassara is a real thing. Like, you couldn't pay me not to believe that now, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Like, this is something that's been happening for like the last year, literally. Yeah, maybe a little longer than that, because I heard of Nassar Jassara 2 years ago. I heard of Nassar Jassara 2 years ago, and I followed it. QSI talks about Nassar Jassara all the time. And Nassar Jassara is just a national and globally. That's the two difference. But literally, it's just saying the reset. The reset is happening on the Nassar Jassara on a national level and a global level. Like every country.
I heard it too, but I ain't never knew what it was until I got with the Nerdz.
Yeah, that's all it is.
There's a list of, I want to say 20 things that are going to happen, at least 20.
Oh, you know what? Hold up. Let me see something. I sent it to. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the list of things that's going to happen.
And there's supposed to be a list of individuals that are going to get whacked, allegedly.
Right. So that's what that last video I showed you with the guy. He was talking about the individuals that's supposed to be publicly executed under the guise of the Nasar Jassar because they're created crimes against humanity.
Right.
So all these people supposedly had already been in custody, at Guantanamo Bay. That's where they were being held until they faced a trial. And they said that all of it was going to be aired during the EBS, the emergency broadcasting system, for the shutdown, because they always kept talking about the shutdown, a 10-day shutdown where they're going to do disclosures. And through the disclosures, everything that they've been doing behind the scenes, like prime example, the whole election was like a military psyop. It was just to expose all the fake actors and the people that we believe is still alive, that they're being played by actors or clones, or they got those face masks and look like these people.
Yeah, there was Elon Musk and Donald Trump. It looked like in a car that didn't have a top with glasses on, and they were grinning like possums.
Really, Mila? Huh?
They were what?
No, not yet.
They were grinning, like laughing, showing big white teeth. While they were sitting in the car.
Appreciate it.
They were not hugging, but like bro.
You don't gotta fool me with a good 10.
Like, we got this.
Mila.
It was just something funny.
Mila.
I can't believe that.
What you doing?
That video. I wanted.
Oh, you cooking? I'm hungry. Can you feed me?
Sorry, just disappeared like that. Oh my gosh, man. But anyway, they were talking about allegedly Barack Obama was arrested today for crimes against humanity. He was taken into custody today. Which, and I'm not surprised, but he was one of the people that they said they had already had in custody. He was already given his military tribunal. But I'm gonna show y'all a video that Jade sent me earlier today that I don't know if you guys got a chance to take a look at this or seen this or heard of this. What's happening right now in California?
Yeah, look at these houses on fire. These are big houses. Look at that. They are huge homes. It's gotta be celebrity homes.
Easier for us to do because for a while there the winds. You guys can hear it, right? You can see it and hear it.
The background is a little bit hard to hear.
Yeah, I know. It's this truck that's. All right, the truck is leaving. I'm gonna wait till this truck pull off.
So these are, they think, actors or famous people's homes?
Yes, that's what. According to this caption, they're saying celebrities of Epstein list are burning their homes to ashes. So apparently, all these homes that that was set on fire. Allegedly, I don't know if they were set on fire or they caught on fire. I don't know. But it just so happens all these homes, they're not connected. The fire is not connected. It's not like one home caught on fire, then all the homes on that block caught on fire. No, these are different areas within this county that caught on fire, and supposedly or allegedly it's supposed to be homes of celebrities that may have been on or may be on the list. That makes sense?
Oh, yes. The
Epstein's
Diddy
list?
list?
Yep.
Makes you wonder. Look at that. Look how big these houses
Like
are.
it's been bombed.
Look at that, y'all. It's kind of weird.
Somebody check that with the
Ventura
fuel.
County, California.
See how it's burning so hot? That's a fuel fire.
What do y'all think? It's wild. They said there's more than 20 homes like that. Burning to the ground.
I wonder where the people were.
Right.
37 hours after he took the oath of office.
Yo, look at these houses on fire. These are big houses. Look at that.
Yeah, that's not a normal burn.
They are huge homes. It's gotta be celebrity homes.
Easier for us to do because for a while there, the winds, this is what actually brought the fire into this neighborhood. We're kind of
Makes you wonder.
Why would they be? Like, are they burning up evidence?
Look how big these houses
That's the
are.
only thing that we left with. Like they trying to get rid of any and everything within that happened at these
Ventura
homes
County,
or whatever the case may
California.
be. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's too late for that, right?
What do y'all think?
Well,
It's wild.
essentially, yes,
20 homes.
because they already their names are on the list, and they
Burning to the ground.
everybody know who they are, and that they were on the list. So essentially, yes, it's too late for
37
it,
hours
but
after he took the oath of office.
we will see. We will see.
Was that Jade talking?
No.
Okay, it sounded a lot like her.
Did you already show the list? My phone had went out.
I had showed the list a long time. You know what? Let me see if I can find that. Who did I show that? I showed that list a long time ago. But as we know, ours truly was on the list. Miss Harris was on the list allegedly.
Who is that kissing Diddy? Hillary?
Yep.
Really? That is Hillary?
Yep. But you should read the caption.
Oh, that one? Where she skinned that baby?
Mm-hmm.
That's a crime against humanity for sure.
I mean, listen. Now at this point, I'm just looking forward for disclosures, because they kept saying that all these things are gonna come to pass. Like they're gonna disclose all this information and all these things of these people committing crime against humanity, and also they're gonna show the public the execution of these people through the military tribunals, because it already happened, but they still have about 4,000 sealed indictments that they have to get to, and they're going to show every bit of it. That's what they say.
What about the children that are missing?
You remember that's the one question that Trump kept talking about throughout the whole the candidacy. He was saying,
Mila,
"Hey,
are you ready to,
Hillary,
are you
what
ready
happened
to
to
get
those
in the
kids?
bath?
Or Kamala, what happened to those kids that was 300,000?
Well, when are you ready?
What happened to those kids? Why we don't know where these kids are? We have no information on these kids." And Trump was saying, like, these kids are probably dead already, and they're like they have no way of tracking these kids down. So over 300-something thousand kids that came through the system is missing. And that's what Trump kept saying. at his rallies like, Hillary, I'm not Hillary, Harris, what happened to these kids? This was through your border policies that y'all let these people come into the country, but y'all didn't do your due diligence to keep track of these kids to find out where these kids were being placed and are they okay?
Well, they damn sure keep track of us when we're flying on a plane, don't they?
Oh, absolutely.
They can do that. They can do a border check.
Absolutely. And that's what I was saying. Like, for people to be up in arms that this man came back and won the presidency, and y'all talking about, oh, Trump, somebody even brought up the whole him grabbing women by the hoo-has, like that type of stuff. Like, they brought up all this stuff about Trump. Oh, he been indicted 5-6 times, but he beat all those indictments. And even today, they mentioned that the DOJ is dropping all charges against Trump.
Right.
So it's just crazy, man. Politics is a crazy game. It's a very dangerous game. It's a very effed up game. Like, whatever, if they can kill your character, they will kill it. They will assassinate your character so you don't get the votes that they're looking for to win, so they can continue to keep all of the wrongdoings, all the crime against humanities under wraps. Just like the girl was just reading that thing about the elite, that society of people or leaders that they're saying we're gonna kill them by poisoning their food and all this stuff, and we're gonna put it right in their face, and they not even gonna see it or believe it, even though it's right in their face.
Hey, bro, they sheep, bro. They gotta get wakened up.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. That's all that is to it. Right now, we have a lot of emotional people moving off of their emotions right now, bro. And that's what they doing. They're using people emotions and fear, right, to keep them distracted from what's really going on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, us as people, we just gotta come together, yo. We gotta come together. That's the important part, coming together.
See, the thing is, absolutely, and you also got to know what you're coming together for. Like, what's the real fight? What fight are you getting into? Like, what's the reason you're getting into a fight? Like, you should always know why you're about to fight somebody or fight anybody. What's the reason? What's the bottom line reason me and this person gonna get into a fight? That's what these people are good at. They're good at confusing everybody. And they tell you, oh, you got to fight for this. What are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? Prime example. I mean, use this as a prime example, right? They said allegedly, right? Okay, the whole alleged thing. Hunter Biden. What was Hunter Biden indicted for? Anybody on the call know? I know YouTube is looking at it, right? So I'm going to be very careful of the things I say, but.
Wasn't it like certain paraphernalia and all kind of crazy stuff?
Right.
I think he was indicted because he was too old. So now I'm playing.
Nah. Hunter Biden, the son. Why was he indicted? Anybody else want to take a quick stab at it before I say something?
Oh, he was probably trafficking children. And that's what he had on his laptop.
Right. See, all that is true. But he wasn't indicted for that. You know what he was indicted for? Having an unregistered weapon. A gun.
Yeah.
That's what he was charged for. Never mind that they had the laptop that showed this man participating in illegal activities with underage women, underage girls, underage kids, drugs, and then he also was on video telling the person that he was in the room with, butt ass naked, how his dad was making these deals with different high profile people from different countries. Never mind all that information being present, or they having it. Yeah, they indicted him for having a unregistered gun. Can you imagine that? All the stuff all the major stuff, they said, don't mention that, don't talk about that. We'll just keep the people distracted. Don't mention it. It's already been public knowledge, but we're just going to indict him for having an unregistered firearm. Do you know that's that's 90% of the city that I live in? You want to indict people for having an unregistered firearm? That's 90% of the people in my city. Never mind that this man, they have video of this man committing because he was married. Adultery.
And don't forget it was released to the public too, and everybody's seen it.
Everybody's seen it. They know of it. They have the evidence. They have all the evidence to put that man under the jail. And him and his dad. But the one thing they chose to indict this man on was an unregistered firearm. That's a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, so they could hide the rest of the crimes.
But you can't hide it. It's public knowledge. But nobody's talking about that. Nobody mentioned that. Nobody's saying anything. Remember, think about over the last 4 or 5 months. Nobody ain't saying nothing about the Biden family.
Maybe they don't exist any longer.
No. Well, that's hearsay at this point, but we already know, allegedly, right? Well, we already know, but the question is, how is that not the main topic? Or wasn't the main topic? The only thing that they talked about in news is that this man had an unregistered firearm. Not to mention, they found cocaine in the White House. Remember, whose cocaine was that? No, we to this day we still don't know. But there's video of one of the personnel that worked in the building said that cocaine belonged to allegedly Kamala. Allegedly. The whistleblower said that on camera that cocaine had belonged to Kamala. Allegedly. What happened to that whistleblower? We haven't heard anything from that whistleblower or about that whistleblower in the last 4 months. Then you have, so y'all can still see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I had put this on the screen because y'all see what that pair was, right? Y'all see what the pair is? The Vietnamese dong and the US dollar. This shit is literally like, yo, y'all understand what's getting ready to happen? Do y'all understand what's getting ready to happen? The Vietnamese dong and the freaking Iraqi dinar. So, I'm going to put this into perspective, right? Think about what's happening right now. What this whole thing is about that people are still not talking about. Mainstream media is not talking about nothing that concerns currency and reevaluation and reset. Guys, everything is going to go one to one. Remember, that's one of the things that they talked about. That's also under the Nassar Jassara Act, that all the countries is going to reevaluate and everything is going to be one to one. So put it into perspective for you so you understand what's happening. If for any reason, anybody that went out and got the currencies that I told y'all numerous of times for the longest, get you some currency, get you the Vietnamese dong or the Iraqi dinar. But I'm gonna focus on the Iraqi dinar because that's one of the biggest currency that nobody's talking about that's getting ready to reevaluate. Right now, as you can see on the screen, the Iraqi dinar is at $1,300 per $1 US. So I'm gonna break it down to the bare minimum so you can understand what I'm saying here, or what you're looking at and what's getting ready to happen. If you hold Iraqi dinar, let's just say, remember the Iraqi dinar bills it starts at $25,000 bills. Right now they're trying to take off zeros. I don't know if anybody been following that, but they talking about removing 3 zeros or 2 zeros, whatever the case may be. That's only the denominations because they don't have a $1 bill. They don't have a $5 bill. They don't have a $10 bill. They don't have a $20 bill. They don't have a $50 bill. They don't have a $100 bill. Their smallest bill starts at $25,000 bill. So, in perspective, let's just say you have one Iraqi dinar bill, which is worth $25,000. If everything reevaluates and everything goes one to one across the board in every country, you hold a $25,000 bill, you hold $25,000 in the U.S. because $1 US is worth $1,300 in the Iraqi dinar. Am I making sense to anybody?
Yes, will the Zim work that way also?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Every currency is going to work the same exact way. That's the one-to-one. That is what they're talking about with everything reevaluating and everything level playing field.
Well, how can we get that done without causing major, what do you call that? A disruptor.
It would never be a major disruptor because they need to get all of that money off the streets. Like right now, they're recalling all the money. So what they're doing is they're selling the Iraqi dinar like crazy right now.
And that's when Nassar Jassara and the Great Reset come into place because
absolutely
shut everything down for the next 10 days. Within those 10 days, they're going to be collecting everything to reevaluate and reset everything back in ordinance for the world, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. So in that time or that shutdown, whatever you hold is what you hold. That's the value that you hold. So when you go to your bank here in the U.S. and you got a $25,000 bill, they have to honor that $25,000 bill. Do you understand what's happening here?
Gotta pitch in, Rumi. You know, as a veteran.
They have to honor that $25,000 bill. So you will have $25,000 within the U.S. All you do is you turn it into your bank or whoever, or your currency exchange. But with them trying to reset the value and change the rate is where your wealth is going to come in. What happens if you owe $1 million worth of Iraqi dinar? And everything is one-to-one. How much would you have?
$1 million.
$1 million. Understand, yo.
Bing, 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 bing.
Know what you hold. Know what you're involved in. This is what they don't talk about. Why they don't talk? Because they don't want everybody to have this information. Everybody's not supposed to have this information. This is not a normal conversation. So you see how Billy Talk just became so much more valuable?
Yes, indeedy.
This is what they don't want you to know. So this whole election and all this and this person this and this person that, that's just smoke. That's bullshit.
Does all airports have a currency exchange in them?
Every last one of them, because you have to exchange your currency. That's when you're traveling, that's what you do. You exchange your currency at the airports when you go into if you go into Iraq, you won't go with $100. You will go to the currency exchange. You will give them the $100, and they would give you what that $100 is worth in their money.
Well, mark my words, I'm going to the airport this weekend to buy me some Iraqi dinar and some Vietnamese dong. Okay.
That's what I've been trying to tell everybody for the last couple weeks. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody. Because they haven't adjusted the rate yet. And whatever when the rate is adjusted, which they keep saying it can happen any minute now, that's the behind the scenes talk that they don't talk about here in the US. But once they adjust that rate, whatever you hold is what you hold. That's the value that you have. That's the value that you have, because everything would be 1-to-1. So the game or the play is to you go and you get as much as those currencies that you can get right now with your US dollar. Because when it reevaluates and they go 1-to-1, let's just say it reevaluates, because right now what they're trying to do is they're trying to bring the value back to those currencies to the US. I mean to the Iraq. So one of the questions was when I was talking with our business partner earlier today, mentioning his boss lady Jade. What happened is over the years, the U.S. go into these countries and they tank their economy. They take their resources and then charge them more money that they can afford, that they literally have for their resources. We take those resources. It's kind of like bullying. You go into you go take a bully's money, you take it and say, hey, you want this money back? Give me more than what I have or what it's worth. Does that make sense? I hope I ain't losing nobody on that.
No, it makes sense.
I'm definitely with you, my dog.
Yo, it make a lot of sense because that's what they're doing in Mexico.
Absolutely, everything, the pesos, everything is going to reevaluate.
Yep.
And the worst case scenario is everything go 1-to-1. That's the worst case scenario. That's the worst case scenario and the best case scenario. All at once, all on purpose.
Because either way it goes, it's a win-win situation. You're gonna look up on you. What they say, you're gonna get rich by accident.
Right. On accident, all on purpose, because we know.
Nah. We get rich on purpose.
No, it's on purpose, of course. But they say even the people who didn't even try would get rich by accident. But we all doing it
on purpose, man. On purpose.
Doing it on purpose. We doing it on purpose. They doing it by accident. We doing it on purpose.
See, the thing is, they don't know the information, so they can't do it They can't do it by accident. But it's don't. I hear you. I hear.
It's their accident and our purpose. Put it like that.
Now look.
Preparation prevents.
Yep. I follow this Iraqi dinar channel. It's a few of them. I follow them. Now just imagine, right? They're proposing that the Iraqi dinar can reevaluate to $7 the rate between the exchange. that's where your wealth comes in, is the rate. Because if you already hold it, and the reset hasn't been in full effect yet, they're in process of it. But for us, because we hold these currencies, we just waiting for the rate to change. And this right here video is showing, like, these multiple videos. They're talking about, oh, it happened already, or it's in process of happening, right? All these videos. This is my guy right here. I follow him as well, right? He got a dinar update. I gotta watch him because this is new. This is 10 hours ago. All right, so I gotta watch that one tonight. But let's just say, right, I'm gonna go here. Chase Bank.
Like you did here, Iraqi dinar. Okay, got it. I was just reading something as you were scrolling.
Right. So okay. So you see my man right here. I follow him as well. Like, I follow all these guys, and because they're claiming that they have contacts in Iraq that gives them information. They do their little YouTube channels and they put out this information, right? So I'm gonna use this one for a prime example. Okay, let's just say the rate right now, I know, because I just went to the bank the other day and I was trying to inquiring about the rate. So Chase Bank told me that the rate for the Iraqi dinar right now is 0.000078. Okay, let's go to the calculator. I'm gonna show y'all how this
Buy a
thing
lot
works.
of them for $100.
Right. Let's just say you hold a million Iraqi dinar, and the rate reevaluate, and the new rate instead. Okay, I'm gonna do it right now at the rate that it is right now on our screens here in the U.S. So 1 million times 0.0000, that's 4078. That's $78.
$78,
What happens when it reevaluates to what was the last thing I seen on that screen?
What, $3.42 or something like that?
$3.42. What happens if that junk is live now and we can see it on our screen and it reevaluates to $3 and what was it? $3 and what?
42 cents.
42 cents. Y'all ready for this?
That's $3.4 million in change. Yes, sir. You can't beat that off of $78.
Man. But again, I'm gonna show y'all this thing, man. I'm gonna show y'all this thing. This is what I do all day, every day. Look at this. Let's look at this. Y'all can still see my screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they would have cut me off by now. It's a lot of information I'm dropping here.
Nah, you good, bro. They ain't cutting you off. We lit.
We protected by the higher sources.
Iraqi dinar.
We protected by the man above.
I'm telling you.
By the spirit above. By the Omega above.
So 1,000.
Are you serious?
Make sure I do this regard.
I got something better. I'm on my way.
So right now, this is the exchange rate on the currency exchange, right? So 1,000 US dollars would get you $1,292,470. This is not my rate. This is the rate that's on display right now on the currency exchanges. 1,000 US dollars would get you $1,292,047. If you go to a currency exchange and you buy the Iraqi dinar right now.
And you think they're gonna honor it?
They have to.
Yeah.
They have to. This is the reset.
Let me see.
They've got to exchange our whatever we have for something.
Oh, you did it on there.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So you talking about $1,292. $1,292.
Keep the letters.
And what? I'm a $470.
No, put them down. No,
$470.
those are going to the trash.
What's over?
No, this is bedtime. So once you eat some food, then it's time to go to sleep.
It's cold. Hey, my love. So
Not cold here. I'm burning up.
So if it's 1,000. $1,004, yep, $472. If that video, if and when it reevaluates, $3.47. $3.47. This is what they don't want you to know. Your $1,000 investment will yield you $4,484,870.09.
Do you think they're going to be selective about who they exchange first? Like, I mean, are you just going to line up?
As far as what? As far as who? When you say who, going to be selected? Who's going to be selected?
Like the higher ups, the elite. Are we just all going to get it done at the same time?
This is what, because this is what Trump is telling you. This is Nassar Jassara. Level playing field. That's what he's telling you. This is what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about. This is the information they don't want you to know or have. This is what they're talking about, yo.
Yeah.
Now, that was the Iraqi dinar, right? Let's go back to Vietnamese dong. Same thing. Same exact thing. $1,000 will get you what? $25,361,700 of Iraqi dinar is money.
Put in $50 to $75 real quick. Let me see how much shares that is.
$75 or $50? Which one?
It don't matter. 50 or 75.
All right, I'll use
whichever one you pick. That's still a million shares. That's perfect with me. What about the Iraqi dinar? Yeah, that's perfect for me. And I just keep putting in. There we go. Appreciate that, brother.
No, anytime, bro. Anytime. So look, this is the excitement that I'm talking about right here, man. Right? Let's go back to. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna just stay at $50. $50 to get you 1,268,000.
Yo, how crazy would it be?
So I can put that in.
How crazy would it be if the roles were reversed? Like $1 million only got you 50 dinars or whatever. Pretty soon.
Pretty soon, bro. Oh, 268. 1,268. 1,268. 085. Now, let's just say, because again, the rate right now on our screens here in the U.S., all the bank screens, is at 0.00058 cents, I believe. No, it was let's just say 58 cents. $73.54. Let's just say this thing went to let's just say it went to 1-to-1. $1,268 and 85. $1,268.85. What happens if that goes to 1 to $1? How much would that be, guys? I'm gonna show you. Watch this. Watch this. This is 68, 268, 085 times $1. It's $1,268.
Why are you laughing, you goofball?
I'm laughing because do you know how
who just called him goofball?
I think I might have.
Oh man, too much fun.
Do you know this is what they do not want you to know? Like, did anybody talk about this throughout the whole candidacy? No. This is the level playing field. This is Nathar Jassara. This is what they're talking about. The elites don't want this to happen. And what they're trying to do right now, and that's why everything is accelerated, is they're trying to get the reevaluation set. They're trying to get it on our screens here in the U.S., on the currency exchange screens. But guess what? It's already on our screens. They just got to get the set rate. This is Trading View. This is Trading View. This is Trading View, guys. This stuff already happened. It's already happening. But why I'm laughing is because I'm already ahead of the game. Can't fool me. 25.
You already have your foreign money when you travel.
Listen, I ain't traveled nowhere yet. I just know the information. I went and I acquired these currencies. I hold these currencies. I'm just waiting for the rate to be set.
Right.
That was the laugh of somebody who's already won.
Bro, this is the information. You know how valuable information is? That's $25,361, right?
I seen it though. I seen it earlier. I knew it was happening. I called Glow. I'm like, hey, something going on with Pat. This probably like 1 o'clock today. So she told Lonnie, she was like, Lonnie, go check on your girl, go check on Pat. And he went over there, but we didn't know she was in the hospital.
Oh wow. She all right?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Y'all know she passed. I was just talking. I didn't know I had y'all on mute. I mean, off of mute. I was telling my son, no, she's not all right. We just lost somebody.
Oh, shit, sorry about you. Sorry to your loss.
I send my condolences. You ain't got nothing but an angel.
And you're right. She did good on Earth. She definitely did.
Right. So this is just a new investment of $1,000, and you bought the Vietnamese dong. You will get $25,361,700 of the Vietnamese dong. If you multiply that times 50 cents, let's just say the lowest of the reevaluation. This is not even $1. This is 50 cents. If it just reevaluated to 50 cents, your $1,000 now turns into $12 million. Off of 50 cents.
Questions about this for clarification?
Absolutely, brother.
All right, so let's just say all I know is I gotta go to the airport tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking, is there a way I can do this online or no?
I wouldn't suggest, because I don't know what site is actually selling the actual real currencies. When you go, so this is why I suggest, or I tell people, for what I've seen and what I've heard, go to the currency exchange because the currency exchange, those currencies or those bills, those physical bills that you're gonna get is money that's in circulation. So that dollar or $25,000 bill is already in circulation. That's in the system. So it's registered.
So the second part is that, do they give you the actual bills or do they give
Absolutely. Absolutely, they give you the actual bills.
They have bills of all types on hand?
On hand. So
I'll be up at my airport tomorrow.
So, for example, anything over so if you're going to spend over $1,000, you have to call ahead and tell them, hey, I'm coming and I want to purchase the Vietnamese dong or the Iraqi dinar, and I'm gonna spend $1,000. I have $1,000, and they'll tell you, oh, okay, and so they can have that money ready for you because it's over $1,000 US that you're spending. Anything under $1,000, you just go and you give them, let's just say $900. You give them the $900 and they give you the whatever the rate is or whatever $900 will get you.
So they really have a room with every currency in the entire world stacked up.
Brother, this is Nasara Jasara.
Fucking beautiful. So yeah, I'm headed to the airport tomorrow.
And this is what they don't want you to know. And so again, I'm going a step further. I mean,
Riley, they'll give you that minus the exchange fee.
Yes, minus the exchange fee, whatever their exchange fee is, because every currency exchange place or whatever you want to call it have their own fees.
I imagine there's places outside of the airport, like storefront currency exchanges. Is that sort of the same thing?
Yes, but here's what I always say. Again, I can't vouch for those places because I don't know how legit their bills are. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could do a counterfeit bill.
You gotta go federal with it.
You gotta go for right, where every note is accounted for, it's in the system, it's already registered, so they know who is purchasing these bills, where these bills are being purchased at.
We're inside with your bitch.
Perfect, thank you.
You got it.
Inside the club with everybody fucking watching. Yes. Then you got kicked out, and there was nothing I could do because you fucking touched us.
Somebody got kicked out the club? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You kicked out the club.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm next to my bro right now. He is just explaining to somebody that they got kicked out of the club. But continue. Nah, we talk about this real money. We talk about this money.
Yes. So yeah. So that's the first part. So how the currency exchange is going to work. So now you hold these bills. You hold these large bills of these foreign currencies. Now, this is why they're telling you at these particular banks, Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, Citibank, and all these different banks that's compliant, you are able to exchange. They are accepting these currencies, and where is it? They tell you. Well, these are all the different. Like, guys, you can do your own research. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Allegedly. Okay. So you do your own research.
Oh, last question.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna start off and just do $20 each.
That's what I would tell you. That's what I would tell you. That's what I would tell anybody. Like I said, I took my bro to the airport because, again, explaining this to him, he like, what? I said, listen, brother, you got $25 on you. You got whatever you got on you that you can afford to lose. That's just you go to the club, right? I'm gonna use the club scenario because somebody just mentioned somebody get kicked out of the club. You go to the club and you buy maybe 2 drinks. You already spent $25, $30, $40. So that means that's $40 that you can afford to lose on the drink.
People, the general population usually has like a weekend budget.
Right.
For, they just got off working all week, so look, I got like $300 and go have fun on the weekend with it. So
I can
most
try to come
people
in the
have that
morning
mentality,
for her,
like
but
just
I'm not gonna go
it's
to the
the
doctor.
nature of the game to think like that. But we like since everyone's kind of on that tip already, take that 300 and fucking do something with it. And yeah, it's gonna result in you're probably going to be sitting in the house by yourself instead of out with friends partying. But that's the sacrifice. It's worth it.
Yes,
So
sir. For sure.
do they let you pay with card or cash only?
Yeah. Yeah, so you play with card, you gotta have your ID with you.
7:30, man. Not no 7:15.
You can use cash. You don't have to show ID.
Oh.
You could just use cash, and they give you the what's the name. But like I said, anything over $1,000, just call ahead. So they make. So for sure, they will have that amount of dinar or Vietnamese dong on hand. Because what I do know is a lot of the people.
Okay.
That's because we got to remember, you got to count for people that's traveling anyway. People that's going through a day-to-day travels, traveling from here to Iraq for whatever reason, they're exchanging every day.
So you can apply with confidence. Get the experience.
Amila, no.
New IQD rate. Let's just say this was 17 hours ago. Again, 9 hours ago. I don't know how true this is, but yeah, damn it. If they got the rate of $7.99, man, listen. Man, listen. You listen. Do your own research. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. See, and just so you understand, the rates for these currencies fluctuate every day because there's so much traffic, especially what's happening right now in Iraq. Right now, because they're actually in the process, like they're going through it. They just got their third president. For something I just learned, I didn't know this about Iraq. They have 3 presidents, and one is responsible for different sectors of the country. Meaning, one is responsible for finance, one is responsible for agriculture, one is responsible for whatever else they have responsible for. And that's how it's always been. But for the last year or so, they only had 2 active. They had got rid of one, or he stepped down, or whatever the reason. I don't know the reason why he stepped down or why they got rid of him. But for the last year or so, they only had 2 active. They just so happens, right? By coincidence. The election was January 5th. They had got a new one on January 1st. They selected the new president, the third one. Just so happens. What a coincidence. Allegedly. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just throwing out shit right now. Right? But let's just appease what I'm seeing and showing on this what's the name. So again, even if this rate popped up at 0.10 cents, 10 cents.